I think I have a good idea of what the results are gonna show. What? I don't think I'm Canadian, guys. I don't even know what to say. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today because I am going to do something that I think a lot of other people on YouTube have done before, and this is why I've wanted to do it for so long, and that is figure out my DNA results. Myheritage DNA contacted me and asked me if I'd like to give it a spin and share it with you guys over on YouTube, and of course my immediate response was yes, 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 times a million, yes. And that is because my background is a little bit complex, and I think I myself haven't really completely understood the entire aspect of where I come from. Stretching my legs here for a second. And I also wanted to remind you guys before I forget that I am actually going to link a link down below for you guys. This is going to include free shipping for the DNA kit. And if you do decide to grab the DNA kit, then you're also going to get a 30-day free membership on their website with the complete subscription. It's really cool because you get access to all your family history and a ton more. And then if you decide to extend that, then they're also gonna give you 50% off too. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenna. I'm a Canadian who has been living here in Germany since 2014. And over here on this channel, I always share my ups and downs of living in Germany. And if you need more tips, of course, you can go to lifeingermany.com. But before I go ahead and actually explain the process of getting your DNA results from Myheritage and actually figuring out my results, because they have actually arrived today, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I know from my background so we can watch it together, see the results together, and see if that compares at all to my results. I think I have a good idea of what the results are going to show, but let's give it a whirl. Many of you have asked, where are you from? I am from Canada. Of course, I have told you that a million times. My parents are both born and raised in Canada, but my father's mom and dad, so my grandma and grandpa, were actually born and raised in Jamaica. And on my mom's side, they came from the Netherlands. I was told that our family actually fled from Germany to the Netherlands during the war. So I have a good feeling that I guess I'll be from, Western Europe and from Jamaica and from Canada. I also think that I might be a little Spanish, and I'm not really sure why I say that. It's just simply because I constantly get the question from everywhere, not just in Germany, but in Canada as well. People being like, where are you from? And I'll be like, Canada. And they'll be like, no, but where are you really from? And I'm like, hey, what are you getting at? Oh, why is your skin tone the way that it is? Why are you a little bit darker than most white Canadians? I don't know. I think real Canadian, doesn't often exist. I think I know one person out of my entire group of friends who is actually truly, as far as they know, entirely Canadian. And I'm hoping that these DNA results give me a better understanding of, where my family is from. I'm really excited. So the DNA kit is actually really easy. You receive something like this. I'll show you a little unboxing right now. The package is really cute, so it also makes a really, really good Christmas gift or birthday gift. This is actually why I wanted to film this right now, because you get this little box. It gives you a little reminder card of being able to activate the actual DNA itself. You get a little code in there on that little label that you can see here. So you've got all the instructions you need in this handy little pamphlet, and that's about it. It's super simple. So let's do the test, shall we? This is definitely not the most attractive footage that I'm sharing with you. However, I just wanted you guys to see exactly step by step how it's done. So I would just swab around in my mouth a few times, open the small containers of this liquid that you're going to then put your swab of saliva into, and you're going to do the other cheek just to make sure you've got ultimate results for this DNA test. And basically that's it. You're just going to snap off the test stick into this little tube, screw it on. You're going to pop it into the initial plastic envelope just to be safe, and then you're gonna throw it into the actual envelope and of course just pop it in the mail. So the only other thing that you do need to do when you get your kit is make sure you hold on to that code, because you're actually gonna go onto the website, you're going to insert that code, you're going to sign up, build a profile for yourself, and then you can actually go through and start building your family tree. Now, I didn't actually do this until after I got the results back, because I thought, you know, some people are skeptical, and I really wanted to see, well, what would the results show, and would I have DNA matches if I didn't fill out this family tree? But I am super ready to look at these results right now. I haven't looked at them because I thought it would be better to explain, where I am at in terms of how much knowledge I actually know about my background, and then be able to watch it with you guys to be able to see if it's true. Okay, are you ready? They do a really good job here at like building up the suspense. Okay, Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. Did not anticipate that. Scandinavian. What? I don't think I'm Canadian, guys. North African. Come on, come on. Where's my Jamaica? Where's my Canada? Okay. 7.5% Nigerian. And it's still going. 5 more. Ethnicities, almost 15%. I wonder what those ethnicities are. We'll go in and we'll check. Okay, so I don't even know what to say. I guess first things I should say is that I had an idea of what I was going to label this video, and it was going to be like, oh my god, I'm actually German, even though I had a little bit of an idea, a little bit of an inkling that I was German. But this now really debunks my entire train of thought. Okay, well, let's look into this then. I honestly have no idea where Irish, Scottish, and Welsh would come. If I'm almost 40% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh, I mean, it would make sense if I was English, because I did know Jamaica was originally an English colony. I know they were originally ruled by the Spanish, and that the Spanish had brought over some West Africans as slaves, which I guess maybe explains why I'm 7.5% Nigerian. I'm not sure. But then when the English came in and ruled, they created this huge main source of income for the English Jamaicans to be exporting sugarcane. I know that they brought in even more slaves from Africa during the sugarcane production. I don't know if they were necessarily North African. I'm really shocked that I'm 7.8% North African. I have no ties whatsoever to North Africa, so I really have to look into that. I'm going to definitely take these results and ask my family a little bit more in depth. I actually did ask them before I even took the DNA results so that I could give you guys a little bit of an understanding as to what I know and what my family knows of our background. This is very different than I really anticipated. But if I'm 39% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh, that means my mom's family probably did not actually come from Germany, and our story might have just gotten lost in translation. Oh my goodness, this is so confusing. Scandinavian, I can't tell you why I'm 31% Scandinavian. I really have no idea. Okay, so their first and last names are actually shown here on these DNA matches, but I've gone in, I've added all of my information in. Some of these, the first few matches actually were already there before I actually added my family tree in, which I find super interesting. I never knew if I was one to be like skeptic about the whole DNA results, DNA box, if it's worth it, if it's not worth it. My sister has always been super adamant about us doing this because it teaches her a little bit more about our family history. I can just say what's super creepy. I guess I shouldn't say creepy because this is like legit. These are actual DNA matches. Is that the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 people I actually know and are actually related to me. My mom's aunt, my grandma's cousin, who I know from Jamaica, and another cousin of my grandma's from Jamaica, and a few of them are still in Canada, some are in Jamaica. We've got a couple from USA, and Also, the last name of my mom's family tree is actually Willemsen, and they're all popping up. This is a Dutch name, and this is why we thought we had these links to the Netherlands. But man, this is crazy. It's not that my mom's story is not true. I think we actually did flee from Germany and move to the Netherlands, but I don't know, we must have come from like Scandinavia before that. I just find this really, really interesting. So I'm going to go through in heavy detail and actually see all of my different results here. It's super exciting. It's like opening a gift twice because I'm really excited to go back. And before we head out, I also didn't want to forget to remind you that I'm going to be leaving a link below for the DNA Myheritage kit. You can get this with free shipping if you use that link below. You're also going to get a free 30-day subscription to their entire package on Myheritage. And then if you decide to extend that, of course, you're going to be getting 50% off that whole package. Again, you don't have to actually get the membership in order to get your results for the DNA and get the matches for the first 30 days. But then, of course, you can also take part and keep up to date with your family and your heritage and your family tree and everything, which is really cool. So that's it for me. Vielen, vielen lieben Dank und bis später.